mechanisms for closing rifts, like the one we found on Praetor.
You there. You need to leave. This is a holy site, traitor. Those shunned by the dawn are not welcome. Did you not hear me? You must leave unless you wish to be ushered into perfection before the rest of this architect-forsaken colony. But please, give me an excuse to kill the betrayer of our exalted leader.
I'm no betrayer. It is all of us who were betrayed. Where's your hierarch? I will speak with them at once.
I don't... that is... I can't... Hierarch! Hierarch Wolcott! You're needed over here! So, the power to manipulate rifts. That seems, let me just say I apologize if I've offended you in any way.
Wolcott? Wolcott's your hierarch? Oh, shit.
Well, look here. I never expected to see you again, Azahelia. Here to spread more deceptions, like your broadcast.
Wolcott here blamed his lack of ascension in our ranks on imagined machinations on my part instead of the real cause. His thoroughly sycophantic ineptitude.
Well, this has been delightful as always, Azahelia. What say I have my sycophants kill you now? Unless you have any further inanities to spew as your last words. Do the deceptions never end with you and your ilk? I'm no fool. What you claim is an impossibility. How would such a thing even work? Well, I must say I appreciate your candor. If it does in fact do what you say. A lot of crazed theoreticians about. Selling the gullible intellectual nostrums. Come, prove to me this device can do what you say. Then I will decide. But let me assure you, if you do anything but follow me to the rift, violence will ensue. I must admit to a certain modicum of suspicion towards your claims, but consider my interest piqued.
Why is the hierarchy leading outsiders to the rift?
Something of great import is afoot. No one gets escorted to the rift. Is it time for sacrifices? When's our turn?
Acolyte learned that he heard them talking about a device that can change the nature of the rift.
That's preposterous. There's some tomfoolery at hand.
Is that Azza the betrayer? Why is she here? And why is she still alive?
If you can indeed control the rift, as you say, that changes things. It could force us to rethink our understanding of the rifts, but we are nothing if not truth seekers. We are here. Prove to me that your device can manipulate the rift, as you claim. Gods, this should not be possible. That device borders on the heretical. You will hand it over now, and then we shall decide what to do with you.
That's right. I do. I know you ignored my broadcast, Wolcott, but the latest revelation is irrefutable. The science proves that we must align with perfection before we merge with the Rifts, lest we be denied their paradise. We must show humanity the way to live righteously.
I did listen. I just refused to believe. I was always jealous of your scientific knowledge of the Rifts, something that was beyond me. But if you can manipulate them, I can deny the truth no longer. Acolytes of the glorious dawn, prepare! We leave this place within the hour. We have a new message for humanity. I shall oversee the exodus of my acolytes forthwith.
I am thoroughly perplexed you were able to convince Wolcott by word alone that we need wisdom to have forced Wolcott in, so...
To obey the dictates of our leaders. I am content. I am loyal. I am happy to obey the dictates of our leaders.
As us not.
I can't believe I spent all that time cleaning up corpses if we're just leaving.
I shall oversee the exodus of my acolytes forthwith.
found what I was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices.
Why are we leaving? I thought Walcott said we were stationed here until it was our turn to join with the Rift. Why are we leaving? I thought Walcott said we were stationed here until it was our turn to join with the Rift.
I will happily move on if the Hierarch and esteemed leaders say we must, but it just don't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm confused and dismayed, but it's best not to ask questions. The Hierarch knows what's best.
Yeah.
Those outsiders must have secret information from the esteemed leader themselves. Since we were supposed to be here until our ascension.
Ours is not to question why. Ours is to obey. If it's time for us to go, we go.
violence.
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order.
Not to mention their diminished mental capacity. But also your oration, definitely.
I find myself wishing you'd been less persuasive. With the cultists alive, they'll stand to impede us elsewhere. Nonetheless, you did as I asked. Here is your reward. You've proven yourself well, but we have recently experienced a pivotally important, unforeseen development. One I must meet directly. Can I count on you? You've given me reasonable doubt that you will kill the presiding bishop on sight. But this task takes precedence over all else. If you care for the Order, you will see it through. One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component from it. The web is an Order-crafted network of information collection satellites. Our would-be Protectorate overlords squandered them as glorified surveillance devices. We actually implanted a back door in the web to bring it back under our control, should a circumstance like this arise. But we did not foresee certain Protectorate modifications. But let's not speak of that. Find a way past the Protectorate at the crash site, collect the data, and return it here. Violence is likely, but perhaps you'll find an alternative. Only theoretically. The Protectorate guarding the site will be anything but welcoming. You'd likely need to find something, or someone, to wrest their attention away from you. I cannot say how that might be accomplished, unfortunately. Some of our scholars find answers to their solutions at the CAF integration point. Perhaps you might do the same. Collect the data from the crashed site and return it here. May the odds prevail against your bloody demise. I look forward to the reclamation of the Hyperion web. Hopefully you shall facilitate that. Now, how might we be of use to one another?